Here we see the anvil. The anvils are classified by their weight. This is a 75 kilo anvil and this is a 100 kilo anvil. We have two others that are 50 kilos, 50 kilograms. And this, what you see in the center, is called a swage block. Now, on this anvil, there are parts. This is called a beak. Beak. This is the body. We have a round hole which is called a Pritchel hole, P-R-I-T-C-H-E-L, and the square hole that is called a Hardy hole. Now, each of these parts are meant to do a certain job. Like for example, as you can see, the beak is slightly curved. This is for making round surfaces. Now, this is okay in case of large circles to be bent or large curves to be bent. In case of small curves, we will have to use a tool like this. This is used in the Hardy hole. Now this is for a bigger anvil that is roughly around 200 kilos. So this is, the shank is fixed into the Hardy hole, and as you can see, this has a narrower beak. This is called a steak, S-T-E-A-K, and this is used in combination with the anvil for making small rings, small bending small curves, etc. So this is a steak. So the beak is used for bending curves. This is used, the body is used for bending sharp bends or angular bends. Then it is also used for making something flat or hammering. When you put a workpiece on this, hold a workpiece on this using the tongs. So it is used for holding it on the body when you hammer. Then the Hardy hole is used for holding shanks, like special tools like sticks, okay, and so that it doesn't shake. So Hardy hole is used for holding special tools like chisels, sticks, then you have swages and so on. The Pritchel hole is used for twin purposes. One, it is used for punching. Suppose you want to make a hole through and through using a punch. So what we do is, we take a plate, we want a small hole, say roughly around 10 mm hole in the center. So instead of drilling, we hold it here, we heat it only in that area where the hole is wanted, and then using a punch, we make a hole through and through. So this is called punching. It can be through and through, it can be halfway through. So this is punching. So punching is used, for punching we use the Pritchel hole. So this is what is your anvil. Now, anvils, swage blocks, these are heavy equipment. So do not lift them using your back muscles. Whenever you have to lift equipments like these, always use your leg muscles. What do I mean? You bend, squat, and then using your leg muscles, you lift them. This way, you will save your back from any problems in the future. Now, here we also see the swage block. As you can see, on the swage block, there are various shapes cut. Suppose at the end of a bar, it could be a square bar, it could be a round bar. We want a particular shape, provided it is bigger than the hole here. So here we have hexagonal, we have square, we have round. So at one end of the bar, whatever shape we want, first we heat it until it is orange in color, and then we hammer it in. So this operation for getting only one regular shape at one end of a bar is done using a swage block, and the operation is called swaging.